Hello guys, I'm Lightninguy and today I'll be showing you a very interesting and relatively fun spec for the Witch Doctor. It's basically a summoner or a Necromancer build. So the skills you'll be using is on your left click Firebomb with Flash Fire, really good AoE uh, damaging ability. You could go for Ghost Bomb, but I find Flash Fire to be a bit more useful since it automatically targets mobs. Locust Swarm with Pestilence because I just like having this skill affect as many units as fast as possible. You could go for Searing Locust, but I found out that Pestilence works better for me. It's really a preference, to be honest. For your action bars, on one we have Summon Zombie Dogs with Burning Dogs. I think this is the rune that has the most damage output for these for the zombie dogs. You could go for rabbit dogs if say you are trying to do some ubers, but for the general AoE it's a lot better to go for burning dogs. Gargantuan Restless Giant for your 2. This rune is really good when you are surrounded by lots of packs or you're actually fighting an elite. So that's self-explanatory. Soul Harvest with Souls to Waste. Soul Harvest just because we really don't have that much direct damage because we really don't have any mana generating passive, so you can't really use Fire Bats or Zombie Charger or Acid Cloud, so we need this. And Salt Waste just because I really like to, not have the pressure of actually refreshing this. So that's always nice. And Horrify, which is a very, very, very good defensive ability. It basically fears any enemy around you. And it also, with this rune, gives you 100% additional armor for 8 seconds. So even if you don't actually fear every mob around you and there are still like an elite pack next to you, you still can survive that. With passive skills we've got Zombie Handler, which gives you one more zombie and increases the health on your zombie dogs, and Gargantuan. This really makes this spec works, especially at higher MPs where the mobs hit like a truck and Blizzard hates your minions, so they don't get your resist, they don't get your health, they just are there. And also they don't get a bigger percentage of your weapon damage, so yeah, they're basically just there to tank for you. Jungle Fortitude, again, what I was saying, you really need to keep your pets alive so they can tank, so you can actually deal some damage. So this really helps you and them uh, accomplish that role. And Fetish Psychopaths. This passive is actually a really fun passive to use just because it summons lots of these little motherfuckers that deal decent damage. I think they deal like 20% weapon damage each, and they last for 60 seconds. So they are more useful than say Fetish Army, which only lasts 20 seconds. So also the reason I'm using this is because I like to have a big army behind me, and these guys actually tank, so they are very useful indeed. Gear wise, nothing special. This honestly is just my recycled wizard gear. You really don't need to use the Thing of the Deep. I was trying to make this build somewhat different and it really didn't work, and I just got stuck with this mojo. You generally basically just want a lot of weapon damage, so the more average damage you get on your mojo, the better. It really doesn't matter what type of mojo is, since again Blizzard hates summoners, and the mojos don't really give your pets any bonus whatsoever. Also, you can see my DPS is pretty low, 140k, but it still works. I recommend using a lot of attack speed. As you can see, I actually have 2.2 attacks per second. The reason I recommend using this is because these psychopaths actually get summoned by your physical realm spells like Firebomb and the Locust Swarm. So you really want to be able to spam Firebomb as fast as possible to summon these guys as fast as possible so they can tank for you. So that's pretty much the build rundown. Again, the gear is not really that important, just get lots of weapon damage, lots of health. You could go for a lot of life regen and thorns gear, and maybe instead of psycho pants go for fierce loyalty, but I really don't think it's worth it, to be honest, to be completely honest. So this is the build rundown, this is the gear. I'm gonna go ahead and show you some footage of this. This works on higher MPs. You really just need a lot more damage and some more health. I'm not sure, but I think the dogs don't really get your health and your resists. If they do get some of your health and resist, then you really need to max that out as much as possible, because on higher MPs, I'm actually gonna show you, on higher MPs these guys actually get trashed. So as you can see, I already got pretty much a lot of fetishes around me. This build really is just about getting an army of fetishes and just you know, firebombing the mobs down while the fetishes tank. It's really interesting. I forget to use my devouring spirit thingy right here, but anyway. So with the soul harvest, I actually get to 141k DPS, which isn't really that bad. I mean, it's not very good, but it's not bad either. So as you can see, I pretty much have 10 plus minions, which is really fun because now they are basically just going to tank everything for me, which is a really nice thought of them. Let's actually try and find a pack. There we go. We found a pack with reflect damage, which is it's not really hard to be honest, especially since I kind of got 45k health. So that's that. To be honest, this build is really fun. Like really freaking fun, just because you get to summon lots and lots and lots of minions. And as you can see, the DPS isn't really that bad. I mean, I am downing them with sort of fast. It's definitely not like a try hard spec. It's just for fun, especially since Reaper of Souls is coming. So you basically just you know, these builds, it's not really sure if they will stay or not. So you know, I'm just kind of experimenting with them at the moment. So there goes the pack down. It's really, again, it's not a build for the tryhards. It's just a build for fun. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I maybe do, as you can see, I'm just having an army of fetishes around me, and I love this because they actually last for 1 minute. So this is really fun, just running around town with an army behind you. It's really fun. But yeah, anyway, thanks you guys for watching. If you liked this video, please thumbs up. If you want to see more, you can go ahead and subscribe. I will be doing some more builds. I will be trying to do a monk build. I'm not sure exactly what it's gonna be, but it surely is gonna be a bit weird. So yeah, thanks guys for watching, and see you in the next video. Peace out.